Speaking of losing control, Charlie seemed on a roller coaster, nearly a human cannonball flying out the window. At this moment, more assassins rushed in, driving a Gatling gun that looked like it was on fire, crazily shooting at Tarren, as if practicing survival. Seeing this, Tarren swiftly contacted Merlin, lured assassins to a deserted park, and pressed the launch button like lighting a match after approval. A missile soared, sensing its target, split into 3 trackers, like stars in Super Mario. Subtitles: it accurately hit pursuers. The explosion drew police, but Tarren stayed as cool as a polar bear. He drove the car straight into the lake, took a deep breath, and the cold lake water rushed in like he was performing a water stunt show. The wheels morphed into a spiral, racing forward like the Org's secret escape. Tarren successfully escaped the crisis. Although he just survived a life-or-death speed race, he had a more important mission to rush home and change out. He wore a new suit for his first girlfriend's family dinner, so nervous. But little did he know that mechanical arm left in the car was about to bring him a family gathering disaster. Tarren arrived at his girlfriend's palace, dressed in a family gathering suit like for a gala. But his future father-in-law started grilling him with questions from the get-go. Luckily, he had Ace Agent Susan backing him up with her high-tech glasses. How cool is... But as they chatted, he saw through glasses a terrifying sight. A missile hit Susan's face. The Ace Agent headquarters turned into rubble in a blink. Moments later, another missile smashed into Tarren's home, turning his longtime pet into dust. It was too late. All Ace Agent bases were destroyed simultaneously. Talk about agents disappearing overnight. And the culprit behind it all was that female drug lord, who shamelessly gathered all the secrets of the Ace Agents, annihilating a century-old justice organization. Tarren rushed back to the agent base, and upon seeing the ruins, it felt like he had been punched in the gut out of despair. Just then, a familiar figure appeared from the ruins. Tarren drew his gun, bracing for battle. It was Merlin, his former instructor, still alive. Tarren thought she was the traitor behind the leak. Why was she alive? Merlin then took out the mechanical arm from the car, stunning everyone. Subtitle: she remotely hacked the Org's data. Fate was unkind, just a logistics officer via luck and grit. Of course, the group wouldn't waste a missile on her, leaving just them two. For revenge, they must launch the Doomsday Plan. They opened the Doomsday Vault and found the final cause. They were both frozen, and in shock was the founder trying to stage a drunken therapy session. Clueless, they grabbed the whiskey each. Morning retired pals over drinks. What dedication. Suddenly, Tarren noticed a coordinate at the bottom of the bottle, clearly the real ace up their sleeve for the Doomsday Plan. Subsequently, following the coordinates, Merlin utilized her device to detect a large underground complex. It was just like a treasure hunt. Just as he was about to break open the hidden entrance with an axe, a cowboy suddenly appeared, charging at them like a Wild West showdown. As Ace Agents, they weren't easy targets. Years of training honed their skills, yet he took them on effortlessly. This guy obviously knew how to use agent gear, and even utilized Tarren's watch against him. They ended up tied to chairs for interrogation. What a bad day. The cowboy doubted the Ace Agent Doomsday Plan. To confirm identities, he opened the two-way mirror. Tarren and Merlin were stunned to find the Heart, who was once gunned down by the director, was somehow still alive, not part of the retirement plan. The cowboy pulled out a truth gun aimed at Hart, forcing Tarren to reveal their true intentions. Were they on a timer? At this critical moment, a woman with a black umbrella intervened just in time. Turned out she found the Ace Agent's black umbrella from the Federal Agents' Doomsday Vault. Looks like their family. One founder of the Ace Agents left UK for Katogi to form Federal Agents, a shared destiny. The code name was Dry River Water, and the cowboy was called Dragon Snake Blue. What a creative duo. They hurriedly rushed to Hart's room, eager to unlock more secrets. But Hart acted all confused, seeming to have no memory of them. Did he think they were complete strangers? 2.5 years ago, Hart was shot by the director. The cowboy and Dry River Water, on a mission, arrived just in time for the show. After confirming Hart's identity, Dry River Water immediately used high-tech to fix his brain damage. Sure, it saved his life, but memory loss was the side effect. Now a timid entomologist, he prompted Merlin to stay and jog his memory. Meanwhile, Tarren followed the cowboy to meet the legendary old-timer of the Federal Agents, like encountering a wise elder. The old-timer was codenamed Champagne, and as a family member, he was willing to support Talon in his quest, for Talon had traced the traitor Charlie's ex-girlfriend to a music festival. This was the only lead to find Charlie and his organization a real musical adventure. So Champagne dispatched the top agent codenamed Whiskey to assist Talon in his mission. How supportive. Talon and Whiskey arrived at the festival. He gave Whiskey a mini umbrella transmitting a tracking signal via special membrane into bloodstream. But Whiskey clearly wasn't her type. It was the young and fresh Talon who easily won her over. Soon after, Talon found the chance to stick the tracker on her. Things were finally looking up. Meanwhile, Merlin recreates the first agent exam, like returning to agent school. Without notice, the floor flooding, triggering panic. This was the life and death trial every ace agent had to go through. Talon saw this and had a brilliant idea. He decided to use a more exciting method to wake Carter up by bringing a cute puppy. If you enjoyed this humorous version, click subscribe for more awesome content.